Welcome to the M&F Cigars. I'm Fergie.
I'm Mikey. By the way, we need to stop saying the at the beginning.
No.
Just say... I'm thinking we just
say the... No.
No, I'm thinking we just say, welcome to M&F Cigars. No.
Anywho, today we're smoking the BX3 by CAO. Mikey has never had the cigar before. I have... It's supposed to have a Brazilian Matafina wrapper, a Brazilian Abracaca, is that how you say that?
We're definitely spark noting this, by the way.
Binder.
We don't know how to pronounce any of these things.
Yeah, I've never had a cigar with those type of wrappers. But then it's got a Brazilian, Honduran, Mexican, and Nicaraguan filler, which is that's a mouthful.
Yeah. So first off, I'd like to say something real quick about the wrapper, or not wrapper, band. Man, what is with me right now? The band, very, very nice.
It's almost like an oil slick, almost.
It's very simple. The CAO BX3 has the letters themselves have like that metallic design from the CAO Cameroon we just had. Actually, like the same emerald green. And it looks like the top and bottom here, it's almost got like a Picasso.
I think oil slick. That's just me.
Yeah, pretty much like oil slick. And I'm guessing it's got this QR code goes directly to their website.
I believe so.
So that's pretty smart on their part.
So I guess let's cut light and get into what the flavors may be.
Yeah, sounds good.
That's a nice V cut.
I need to get a V cut.
That is nice. Ooh.
It's got decent airflow.
So this cigar from CAO's website themselves is said to, it was just
working.
Said to boast flavors of espresso, chocolate, cinnamon, molasses, which if I remember right from when I had it, that sounds about right.
Good light. Pretty strong right off the light.
Definitely espresso off the light.
Yeah, you're getting that pepper a little bit, like the black pepper.
A little bit. I think that's just from lighting it.
Yeah.
Which
I've noticed that.
I've noticed it happens a lot.
Yeah, but have you noticed that with CAOs? I've noticed that with almost every single CAO I've had right off light, it's a strong black pepper. And then it goes away almost like after a half an inch.
I guess I have a little bit. So I guess we're going to smoke down the first third and we'll get back to you guys here in a second.
Yeah, so far right off light, seems pretty good. All right, we are back after the first third. And it is pleasantly surprising. I'm getting some strong coffee notes, a little bit of sweetness from the molasses. Sorry, that smoke just...
You're good.
Yeah, so after the first third, it's not that bad. What do you think?
It tastes like I am smoking a good cup of coffee right now.
Really?
And like I said, I've had this cigar before and it hasn't disappointed me yet. Granted, it's my second time having it.
Yeah,
but
so
still.
Your palate's probably a little bit better to kind of fine tune and get in on some of the flavors. Yep. But I'm enjoying this.
But I am getting that sweetness a little bit you were talking about.
I'm enjoying this so far. I'm not sure if it's as smooth as the Cameroon.
Mm-hmm. I mean, for being a medium-bodied cigar, really good.
Even, really the smell, the aroma off of the smoke is actually very sweet. Yep. Like, it's almost like...
It's aromatic.
So I've never had molasses, I'm going to be honest
with you. You've had syrup.
But it's very it's almost like maple syrup is what I'm smelling.
Yeah.
That's really interesting because I'm not getting the taste, but I'm getting the smell.
So we got these cigars for $10.59 at our local cigar shop. You can buy them right now in a 20-pack on JR and Cigars International for $7.60 on JR and about $7.20 at Cigar International.
Really?
So
I was expecting at least like
you're talking $140 for 20 of them.
I was thinking at least like 12, 14 bucks a stick.
So this was $10 for us, and like I said, it's on sale now.
That's really not bad.
It'll probably go on sale even farther when we get closer to Black Friday and holiday season.
Yeah. So I guess we'll get through the second, third, and let you guys know how it's going.
Yes, sir. Welcome back. We're done with the second, third, working into the third, and so far the espresso taste is still there. I'm picking up more like a cinnamon nutmeg taste with it. Not much cocoa. It's CAO is yet to disappoint me.
Except for that,
The V19.
The V19, yeah. So I'm not really tasting much of the espresso anymore. Still a very strong coffee note. I'm gonna try to get a retro in real quick here. See if I can pick up on anything a little bit more.
Or might have just got a little cocoa on that puff.
Still pretty much coffee. The aroma of this cigar is great though. It is probably one of the best smelling cigars that I've had. Very pipe tobacco-ish for the aroma. Mm-hmm. Pretty surprising because a lot of cigars I've had, they kind of just smell the same. Still a good cigar though. It hasn't really lost any of its taste. Though the first third definitely was most flavorful.
Yep.
But it still hasn't gone out. I'm not getting any of the stale smoke.
It stayed
flavor.
even so far, which is nice.
Very even burn. Haven't had to relight. No problems. There's no cracking. About to take off the band. Hopefully that's not going to rip up the
wrapper.
The wrapper. Yeah, but I don't have anything else to add.
Yeah, we'll see you guys in the third.
All right, we are back. And we're pretty much about halfway through, pretty much done with the last third. And so far, I mean, I'd say the first third is definitely, like I said in the second part, the most flavorful. Mm-hmm. But it seems to me like the flavor profile of the second third and the third are pretty much the same.
Yep.
I'm still getting a consistent coffee. The aroma is still amazing. I can't.
I'm getting like a coffee aroma now off it.
I'm still getting this.
And I'm getting like that chocolate aftertaste.
Still getting the coffee, a little bit of the espresso.
Yep.
It's a good cigar, honestly. CAO, aside from the V19, I've had probably about 4 or 5 CAO sticks so far.
I've had more, I thought. I don't know. I don't remember what videos we've had.
Real quick, let's list the ones I've had. I've had the CAO Cameroon.
We've had the V19.
The V19.
And then we did the Flathead.
Flathead. So, for me, Flathead, V19, CAO Cameroon.
Yep.
This now. Then I had the CAO Pylon, which was really good. Or Pilon. I had that about 3 days ago. And then I've had the Añejo Amazon Basin.
Yep.
Which was the best one so far.
I had the $5.99, and I had another CAO, and I can't remember what it was.
Okay, I haven't had.
It might have been the 660.
I haven't had the $5.99.
The $5.99 was good. Definitely not one of my more favorite ones.
But
I guess let's get into rating this bad boy.
Yeah, let's start off with your rating. Remember, our rating system is out of 30, so the first 10 is pretty much going to be the construction and the make of the cigar, what we thought about it. The second 10 is going to be about the flavor, what we thought about that, the flavor profile, how it lasted, and the third is just going to be the overall experience, how it was taking the band off, stuff like that. Did it go out?
Yep.
So
the construction of the cigar was very well. I didn't have to touch it up since the light, but I did have to give it a little flame kiss a little bit ago. I don't know if that was my error or if that was the way I sat down, ashed it. But I'm going to probably give it a 9 on the construction.
So I'm going to give it about a 9 as well. And the reason why I'm saying that is because
the packing, it's not even warm. I haven't had
any issues. Yeah, it's not getting very hot. It's got a really great smoke, really great ash. You can't really see it, but we're getting pretty full ashes here. Mm-hmm. There's no coning. And one thing I love about this cigar, as our friend Bruce would say, this is a very sexy looking cigar. It is, you can see the entire leaf, you can see the spine of the leaf. I mean, just the detail on this it's a really good structure.
It's a nice oily wrapper, which is nice.
Yeah, I mean, it's really a beautiful wrapper. So I enjoy that. So I'm you know what?
Uh-oh.
I can't, no. I'm gonna keep it as a 9.
Yeah.
All right.
So in terms of flavor, what are you thinking flavor-wise?
So you know how I am with darker cigars. Yep. I'm usually not a fan, but I will say this has been consistent all the way through. I haven't gotten the notes you quite have gotten, so I'm
just keep in mind this is my second time having it.
I'm gonna be safe. I'm gonna go a little lower on this one. I'm gonna give this maybe like a 6.
Okay.
It's not bad by any means, but it's just not a flavor that I'm accustomed to.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna give it like a 6.
I honestly kind of want to give it a 9 or like an 8.5, just because, like Mikey was saying, it was consistent the entire way through. I mean, normally when you get to the third, even past it almost, it gets that bland taste. It gets kind of boring.
That like ashy.
Yeah, you just want to throw it out and like let it go out and just let it sit in your mouth for a little bit.
Yeah.
But honestly, I might lean more towards a 9 on it, just because it's been consistent and it hasn't got bland.
That's fair. So the last one, the experience, how was it? Relighting. So I'm pretty much going to give it a higher score. I'm going to give it a bit of an 8, 9. I'm going to go 8 just because I did have to relight once, but that may have been my fault. It hasn't really messed with the flavor that I know of, but the ash has been great. There's no, when we took off the band.
My band came off nice.
So did mine. There's no tobacco taken off. It hasn't cracked at all. It hasn't splintered. And I've got good air. My airflow is a bit tight, but that could be because of my straight cut. But I'm going to give it like an 8.
I'm going to give this a 9. No, sorry. What was I going to? Yeah, we'll just run 9.
Come on. Wow, 9's across the board, huh?
Yeah. I think I did that with the Cameroon, too.
Yeah, the Cameroon's pretty good, too.
Yeah. Same thing as Mikey said. I only had to give it one little touch-up, one little kiss of the flame. It might be from me ashing, setting it down, doing something human error-wise. But the little bit I had to do wasn't major, not a deal breaker. The band came off nice, the airflow's good. It's nice, it's firm. And my ash has been sticking. Of course, when I get about an inch or so of ash, I like to gentleman's drop it.
So, one thing I will say about me giving it an 8, which I'm taking into consideration, is the price as well. When it comes to the experience.
When it comes to the price for $10, I can't complain.
Yeah. $10, this is a great cigar for $10. You really can't beat it. Yeah. So I gave it about a 25 out of 30. You gave it about
I gave it a 27.
I'd say it's a pretty good cigar overall. Yeah. I would highly.
Now the first time I had it, I probably would have gave it a 25.
I would highly recommend this. It's not a very bold cigar, so if you're someone who's
it's a good day at the golf course.
So, if you're someone, is that Tim that says that?
I don't know. I've been saying it for some reason.
So, if you're looking for a darker cigar that boasts a little bit more of a flavor of,
a dark, more complex cigar.
Yeah, something that has a lot more flavor in it than, I guess, mild. I'd say go for this bad boy. So far, CAO has great cigars.
I agree.
I don't really have anything more to add other than like, subscribe, hit that bell notification button.
Follow the Instagram, like it. I try and keep it up to date as I can.
Yep.
No promises.
I don't really have anything else to add. Do you, Fergie?
Let us know if you guys have a recommendation that you would like us to try, and we'll do our damnedest to find her.
Yes, sir.
So we'll see you guys in the next video and smoke on.
Smoke on.